Rain fell softly on the city lights as you disappeared into the night. Street lights blurred through tears and pain, like heaven understood my heartbreak. Cold wind drifting through my soul left me standing there alone, and every drop against my skin felt like the storm within. The clouds grew darker as you walked away, like even the sky could feel my pain. The sky cried with me when you said goodbye. Every falling raindrop felt like tears from the night, and every thunder in the distance sounded like my broken heart. The sky cried with me as our love fell apart. Your shadow faded through the storm, leaving silence cold and warm. Your name still echoes in my head like unfinished words we never said. Moonlight hidden by the rain couldn't wash away the pain, and every lonely midnight hour still remembers who we were. Maybe heaven watched us break and couldn't stop the rain. The sky cried with me when you said goodbye. Every falling raindrop felt like tears from the night, and every thunder in the distance sounded like my broken heart. The sky cried with me as our love fell apart. Storms are made from broken souls, then tonight the whole world knows how deeply losing you still hurts, like rain drowning every word. The sky cried with me as the dawn began to rise. Every cloud still carried the sadness in my eyes, and even when the rain was gone, the pain still followed through, because part of the storm tonight was losing you. I gave you every part of me, every dream, every heartbeat. Held your world above my own while mine slowly fell apart alone. I learned your scars like poetry, tried to heal your broken pieces gently, but somewhere in the middle of your pain I forgot how to save myself again. I kept pouring love into your soul while mine was fading cold. I loved you more than me, more than my own heartbeat. Every tear, every sacrifice was hidden underneath, and now I barely recognize the person I became, because loving you too deeply set my whole world in night silence fills the room. Your ghost still lingers like perfume, and every memory cuts slowly, like a wound that never leaves me. I stayed when I should've walked away, believed every word you'd say, but love became a losing game. And I was the one who changed. Maybe hearts break this way when they give too much away. The way I loved you endless leaves. Midnight whispers through the rain, and suddenly I hear your name, like a ghost drifting through the dark, still living somewhere in my heart. Street lights blur through tired eyes, while memories replay tonight. Every corner of this room still carries traces of you. I try to bury yesterday, but your voice still finds its way. The echo of your name still lingers in my soul. Every lonely midnight hour reminds me I'm alone, and every tear that falls tonight still carries all the pain. No matter how far you are, I still hear your name. Your photograph beside my bed repeats the words we never said. The silence cuts a little deeper every night without you here. Moonlight falls across the floor like footsteps near the door, and every dream I try to chase still ends with your embrace. Maybe some loves never disappear, hey, they just echo through the years. The echo of your name still lingers haunts me in the dark. Every broken memory still beats inside my heart. And even when the sunrise comes and washes tears away, part of me still lives tonight inside the echo of your name. The hallway still remembers us, your laughter trapped between these walls. The pictures hanging in the dark still hold the shape of who we were. Your coffee cup beside the sink, like you just left a moment ago. But silence fills the space between the things we'll never say anymore. This house still feels your heartbeat here, even though you disappeared. Where love used to live, now only shadows stay. Every room still whispers the words we couldn't say, and every lonely midnight feels colder than before. Since you walked away, love doesn't live here anymore. Rain falls softly on the roof, like tears the sky can't hold. Your sweater folded near the bed still carries warmth from long ago. I walk these empty rooms alone, trying to find what we became. But memories are all that's left of the fire we couldn't save. Maybe some hearts never move on from the place where love was born. Where love used to live, now only shadows stay. Every room still whispers the words we couldn't say, and every lonely midnight feels colder than before. Since you walked away, love doesn't live here anymore. Walls can speak tonight, they tell stories about us, about two hearts that once believed forever was enough. Where love used to live, your ghost still softly remains. Every quiet corner still echoes with your name. And even when the sunrise comes, the emptiness still grows, because part of me still lives where our love used to call home. Midnight shadows fill the room, moonlight fades too quickly now. Your side of the bed stays cold, like love already left this house. Your sweater hanging near the door still feels like you somehow. And every silence in this place only hurts me more right now. I close my eyes to rest tonight, but your memory keeps me awake inside. My heart sleeps alone in the silence of the dark. Every dream still searches for the missing part, and every lonely midnight feels colder than before. Since the night you walked away, my heart sleeps alone. Rain keeps falling on the glass like tears I never showed. Street lights blur through tired eyes as memories overflow. I still hear your voice sometimes, softly floating through my mind, like a song that never ended, even after goodbye. Maybe some hearts never heal when the love was truly real. My heart sleeps alone in the silence of the dark. Every dream still searches for the missing part, and every lonely midnight feels colder than before. Since the night you walked away, my heart sleeps alone. If I could hold you one more night and never let your hand go, because loving you was the only place my soul ever felt at home. My heart sleeps alone while the moonlight fills the room. Every quiet memory still whispers about you. And even when the morning comes, the pain still softly grows, because every beat inside my chest still sleeps alone. The moon hangs heavy in the sky tonight, like it knows I'm barely holding on. Your shadow still moves through my mind, even though your love is gone. Cold wind drifting through the room carries echoes of your perfume, and every little thing I touch still reminds me of us. Time keeps moving endlessly, but my heart stayed where you left me. Missing you feels eternal, like the night will never end. Every lonely heartbeat still waits for you again, and every dream I fall into pulls me back to yesterday. my bed still feels impossible to replace. I replay every word you said, every goodbye inside my head. And even when the morning comes, the emptiness still lingers on. Maybe some loves never fade away, they just hurt a little more each day. Missing you feels eternal, like the night will never end. Every lonely heartbeat still waits for you again. And every dream I fall into pulls me back to yesterday. No matter how far time moves on, your memory always stays. If forever means living without you, then forever hurts too much. Because every part of me tonight still reaches for your touch. Missing you feels eternal, like stars trapped in the dark. Every silent midnight hour still breaks my lonely heart. And even when the sunrise comes and paints the sky anew, forever still feels empty without the love of you. I watch the distance grow between us, like shadows stretching in the night. We stop saying all the little things that used to make our world feel right. Your eyes no longer held the fire that once burned so close to mine. And somewhere in the quiet moments, we slowly ran out of time. I tried to hold on tighter, but love was slipping through my hands. Love slipped through my hands, like rain falling through the dark. Every promise slowly faded, leaving scars across my heart. And now I'm standing here alone, with memories and regrets, trying to hold what disappeared, but losing you hurts, yeah. The moonlight shines across your picture, like a ghost of yesterday. Every smile we used to share feels farther and farther away. Late night drives through empty streets, trying to outrun the pain, but every road keeps leading back to the love we couldn't save. Maybe some hearts break slowly before they finally let go. Slipped through my hands, like rain falling through the dark. Every promise slowly faded, leaving scars across my heart. And now I'm standing here alone, with memories and regrets, trying to hold what disappeared, but losing you hurts, yeah. If I could go back one more night before we fell apart, I'd hold you closer than before and never lose your heart. Slip through my hands, but your memory still remains. Every lonely midnight hour left behind. Midnight shadows cover my room, moonlight fading way too soon. Your memory still lingers here, like a ghost that won't disappear. Cold rain falling on my skin, feels like the storm I'm trapped within. Every heartbeat hurts the same, still whispering your name. I smile when the world looks my way, but fall apart when they fade away. Tears hidden in the dark, when nobody sees me break. Every lonely midnight hour feels harder to escape, and every silent cry falls like rain inside my soul. I hide the pain behind my eyes, but losing you took control. Streetlights glow through blurry tears, haunted by yesterday's here. Your picture lying next to me still feels like unfinished memories. I replay every word we said, every goodbye stuck in my head. And even when I try to heal, your absence feels too real. Maybe some scars never fade when love leaves this way. Tears hidden in the dark, when nobody sees me break. Every lonely midnight hour feels harder to escape, and every silent cry falls like rain inside my soul. I hide the pain behind my eyes, but losing you took control. If the moon could speak tonight, it would tell you how I cried, how every star reminds me of the night you said goodbye. Tears hidden in the dark, still falling quietly alone. Every broken memory made this empty heart your home. And even when the sunrise comes and paints the sky brand new, there's still a part of me tonight that's crying over you. The room still smells like your perfume, but now it feels like a lonely tomb. Your shadow faded from the light and left me talking to the night. The clock keeps ticking in the dark, like broken pieces of my heart. Every sound becomes your name, then disappears into the rain. You left without a final word, now silence is all that I heard. The silence you created still echoes through my soul. Every empty midnight hour reminds me I'm alone, and every tear falls quietly like rain against the blue. I never feared the dark fade. Your picture lying face down still, but I can't find the strength to heal. I hear your voice inside my mind, like a ghost I left behind. And every dream I try to chase still carries traces of your face. Maybe some loves never die, they just disappear into the night. The silence you created still echoes through my soul. Every empty midnight hour reminds me I'm alone. And every tear falls quietly, like rain against the blue. I never feared the dark before, until I lost you. If I could hear your voice once more, I'd hold on to every word, because the quiet you left behind hurts more than goodbye ever could. The silence you created lives inside these walls tonight. Every lonely heartbeat still searches for your light. And though the sunrise slowly comes, the pain still feels brand new, because silence became my home. The moment I lost you. Midnight rain falls on my window, street lights fading soft and low. Your side of the bed stays cold tonight, but I still leave the lamp on bright. Your favorite song still softly plays, like you never went away. And every shadow near the door makes my heart believe once more. Maybe I'm lost inside the past, still praying this pain won't last. I still wait at midnight, hoping you'll come back again, listening for your footsteps through the silence in my head. Every second feels so slow, like time forgot to move. And even when the night grows old, I still wait for you. Cold coffee sitting on the table, your picture next to broken candles. I read the messages you sent, like love was never really spent. Moonlight shining on the floor, like memories behind the door. And every tear I try to hide falls harder in the quiet night. Maybe some hearts never learn how to stop waiting for love's return. I still wait at midnight, hoping you'll come back again, listening for your footsteps through the silence in my head. Every second feels so slow, like time forgot to move. And even when the night grows old, I still wait for you. If someday you remember us and miss the way we used to touch, you'll find me where you left my soul, still standing in the dark alone. I still wait at midnight, while the moon watches me cry. Every lonely heartbeat still whispers your goodbye. And even when the morning comes and paints the sky in blue, a part of me stays awake, still waiting here for you. Still waiting here for you. Your shadow still lives inside these walls. I hear your voice when the silence calls. Cold moonlight falling across the floor, but you don't live here anymore. Your perfume lingers in the air, like a memory trapped somewhere. Every little thing we left behind still plays inside my mind. We were fire once before, now I'm dancing with the smoke. Driving through the rain, trying to wash away the pain, but every road leads back to you. Do all the things we used to do, yeah. Your picture glowing on my phone reminds me I'm sleeping alone, and every dream I try to chase still carries traces of your face. Maybe some loves never die, they just fade into the night. Our love became a ghost, haunting every room tonight. Every heartbeat feels alone under pale city lights. And even when I close my eyes, I still see you near, like a love that disappeared but never really left here. If I could speak to your ghost tonight, I'd ask if you still miss my eyes, or if forever turned to dust the moment we stopped loving. Our love became a ghost, living in the dark with me. Every lonely midnight hour brings back your memory. And though the dawn begins to rise and shadows disappear, your ghost still lives inside every part of me here. The world moves fast, my heart moves slow. I carry storms nobody knows. Then you appear like quiet light, and suddenly the dark felt right. Your voice could calm my restless soul, like broken pieces becoming whole. Every time you held me close, I felt a peace I'd never known. When life became too hard to face. I found my shelter in your embrace. You were my safe place, the calm inside the rain. Every time the world hurt me, you took away the pain. In your arms I found a home, a love so warm, so true. Even if you're far away, my heart still runs to you. Late night talks beneath the stars, healing every hidden scar. The way you looked into my eyes made the lonely disappear inside. Your laughter felt like summer skies, soft sunlight after darker nights. And every heartbeat next to yours felt safer than before. Maybe some loves never fade, because they save us in some way. You were my safe place, the calm inside the rain. Every time the world hurt me, you took away the pain. In your arms I found a home, a love so warm, so true. Even if you're far away, my heart still runs to you. If I could stay in one moment forever, it would be lost inside your embrace. Because no matter where life takes me, part of my soul still lives in that place. You were my safe place, a light when nights grew cold. Even now your memory still comforts my soul. And though the seasons change and time pulls us apart, you'll always be the safe place, living inside my heart. Another midnight, another empty room. Your shadow lingers underneath the moon. I hear your voice inside the pouring rain, and suddenly I'm breaking once again. Cold air drifting through the window glass, like memories I thought would never last. Your name still burning softly on my lips, like a goodbye I can't forget. I try to heal, I try to run, but every road leads back to us. I'm falling deeper into pain. Every heartbeat calls your name, like I'm drowning in the dark with pieces of a broken heart. And every tear becomes the rain washing over me again. No matter how I try to hide, your memory stays alive. Your memory stays alive. Streetlights flicker on these lonely roads. I carry everything we left unsaid, alone. Your photograph still lying by my bed repeats the words inside my head. The silence cuts deeper every night, like stars disappearing from the sky. Maybe love was beautiful and cruel, because losing you destroyed me too. dream we used to hold now feels like ashes turning cold. I'm falling deeper into pain. Every heartbeat calls your name, like I'm drowning in the dark with pieces of a broken heart. And every tear becomes the rain washing over me again. No matter how I try to hide, your memory stays alive. Your memory stays alive. If I could turn back time tonight, I'd hold you closer, hold you tight. Before the distance stole our flame and left me here with all this pain. I'm falling deeper into pain as the moonlight fades away, still searching through the emptiness for words you'll never say. And even when the morning comes, the hurt remains the same, because every part of me is still falling into pain. Street lights blur through my window pane, city drowning in the falling rain. Late night radio plays a song again. Now your memory runs through my veins. Cold coffee sitting by the bed, too many words stuck in my head. Your hoodie still smells like perfume, but you're just a ghost inside this room. Every text I never sent still lives inside my chest. And every night I lose myself inside the things you left. The moon watches me cry while the whole world sleeps tonight. I'm dancing with your memory under silver neon lights. And every tear falls slow like stars burning in the sky. No one knows the pain I hide, while the moon watches me cry. Your name glows softly on my phone, but silence tells me you are gone. I drive these empty roads at night, trying to outrun goodbye. Midnight shadows on my skin. I still feel your touch within. Maybe love was never meant to stay. Maybe hearts are made to break, and every dream we used to chase still fades across my mind. I keep searching for your love, but only darkness replies. The moon watches me cry while the whole world sleeps tonight. I'm dancing with your memory under silver neon lights. And every tear falls slow like stars burning in the sky. No one knows the pain I hide, while the moon watches me cry. If you could see me now, would you still know my soul? Or did the night erase everything we used to hold? The moon watches me cry as the sunrise slowly blooms, but even morning light can't heal this empty room. It's somewhere in another life. Maybe love survived, but tonight it's only me. Midnight shadows fill the room, moonlight dances through the blue. Every second feels so slow since the day I let you go. Your memory still breathes in me like a ghost I cannot leave. Every silence in the dark still carries pieces of your heart. And every lonely street I walk still echoes every word we lost. A lonely heartbeat tonight, calling out your name again, like a broken melody that never found its end. Even when the stars grow dim and the sky forgets to shine, my lonely heartbeat tonight still wishes you were mine. Rain keeps falling on my skin like the love we used to live in. Every drop becomes a tear for the moments you were here. Your picture lying by my side still keeps the love I try to hide. And every dream that fades away still brings me back to yesterday. Maybe some hearts never move on when the love felt this strong. A lonely heartbeat tonight, calling out your name again, like a broken melody that never found its end. Even when the stars grow dim and the sky forgets to shine, my lonely heartbeat tonight still wishes you were mine. If I could turn the night around, I'd run back to where we were found and hold your heart before goodbye. Stole the light from both our eyes. Lonely heartbeat tonight still echoes through my soul. Every silent midnight hour reminds me I'm alone. Even when the dawn appears and tears fade with the light, deep inside my broken heart, there's a lonely beat tonight. Tonight, the night is quiet, but my heart still wakes. Every memory keeps me in its chains. Your shadow lingers in this room tonight, like you never really left my side. Your voice still echoes through my mind, like a song I cannot leave behind. And every road I walk alone still feels like it should lead you home. I tried pretending I was strong, but losing you still feels so wrong. I never learned goodbye, never learned how to let you fade. Every tear I hide tonight still calls your name. Even if the stars move on and the moon forgets to shine, somewhere deep inside my soul, you're still mine. Your picture lying next to me feels like love trapped in yesterday. Every promise we once made still refuses to drift away. The rain keeps falling on my skin, like the love we used to live in. Every drop reminds my heart how much I miss who we were. Maybe some hearts never heal when the love was truly real. I never learned goodbye, never learned how to let you fade. Every tear I hide tonight still calls your name. Even if the stars move on and the moon forgets to shine, somewhere deep inside my soul, like a song that never ends. Every lonely midnight hour brings your love again. And even when the morning comes and the night turns into blue, a part of me will always stay in love with you. Every drop reminds me of the way you used to say my name. Rain falls against my window pane, and somehow it sounds like you again. Your voice still lingers in the storm, like a place that once felt warm. Streetlights blur through tired eyes, while memories flood the night. I try to drown inside the rain, but it only speaks your name. Tell me why I hear you still in every silence, every chill. Even when the sky turns gray, you never fade away. I hear your voice in the rain tonight, calling softly through the night. Every drop falls like goodbye, leaving tears inside my eyes. I try to run from what we know, but every storm leads back to you. If love disappears with pain, why do I hear your voice in the rain? Your shadow dances in the dark like lightning across my heart. Every road we used to take now just feels like heartbreak. I stand alone beneath the sky as thunder echoes through the night. And every time the cold wind blows, I still feel you close. Rain pouring down on an empty street, still hear your voice in the melody. Every flashback hits so deep, now I barely even sleep. Try to move on, try to escape, but your memory never fades. Every storm got your name again. Now I'm talking to the rain. I hear your voice in the rain tonight. Even when I close my eyes, every memory feels so real, like a wound that won't heal. Maybe someday storms will end, maybe I won't hear you again, but tonight I'm still in pain. Listen to your voice voice in the rain. The rain stopped falling, but your voice stayed with me. Another cigarette burns slow tonight, just like us. Neon lights outside my room, smoke dancing through the gloom. Your picture face down on the floor, but I still miss you more. Ashes falling from my hands, like the pieces of our plans. We had dreams we used to chase, now they disappear without a trace. Tell me why the nights feel cold when your memory still holds every part of what we were. Staying still on my coat, like the words you never wrote. Every street we used to drive now just feels like wasted time. The city's loud but I feel numb, like my heart already done. Every laugh I fake the show still hides the pain below. Hides the pain below. That late night smoke clouds, broken soul, trying to fill this empty hole. Ashtray full but my chest still hurts. Ever since you left me in the dirt, dreams burned down like a cigarette flame. Now every night feel the same. You moved on, I stayed depressed with your goodbye inside my chest. Broken dreams and cigarettes tonight, lost somewhere between wrong and right. Every memory fades to gray, like smoke drifting away. Maybe one day I'll heal from this. Forget your touch, forget your kiss. But tonight I'm still possessed by broken dreams and cigarettes. Smoke disappears, but the pain stays. Sometimes I still feel you, even when you're gone. Your fingertips still linger here, like a ghost that won't disappear. Every inch of skin remembers all the nights in cold Decembers. Your touch once felt like safety, now it's just a memory. I reach into the empty dark, trying to find where you are. Tell me why I still feel warmth from a love that's already gone. Every part of me still aches from the touch I can't replace. It's the memory of your touch tonight, keeping me awake at night. jacket still hangs by the door, like you're walking once more. And every time the cold wind blows, I still expect your arms to close. I smile just to hide the pain, but your touch comes back again. Every dream still feels so real, like a wound that cannot heal. Yeah, your touch still living in my veins, even after all this pain. Every night I feel the ghost of the one I miss the most. Try to move on, try to breathe, but your hands still hold on to me. Now trapped in yesterday, feeling you fade but never fade away. It's the memory of your touch tonight, burning softly in my mind. Every moment pulls me through, back into the arms of you. Maybe time will numb the ache, maybe hearts are meant to break, but tonight I still confess, your touch is all that's left. You're gone, but my skin still remembers you. If you're really leaving, then hold me one more time. Your suitcase standing by the door feels like the end of something more. Your eyes won't stay on mine tonight, like you already said goodbye. I can feel the distance grow in the silence we don't show. But before you walk away, there's something I need to say. Tell me there's still a little light left somewhere inside your eyes. Even if we're almost gone, let me feel your love once more. Love me before you leave tonight. Hold me close for one last time. Let me stay inside your arms before we fall apart. Even if it's just pretend, before we reach the bitter end. If tomorrow you'll be gone, love me before you leave. Your touch still feels like home to me, the only place I want to be. But your heart is drifting slow to somewhere I can't go. I try to smile through all the pain, but tears keep falling like the rain. Every second feels too fast, like I'm losing you too fast. Yeah, one last kiss before you disappear, one last moment like you still care. I know the end is coming soon, but I still want the old you. Same room but a colder vibe, trying hard not to break inside. If this is really all goodbye, then love me one more night. This is goodbye, then let me feel